So I was recently given the newest Padsplit buy box, meaning this is exactly what you're going to want to look for, the parameters that you're going to want to look for when trying to find a cash flowing co-living property. I don't even know if I'm supposed to show this to you guys, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's go. So the buy box is so important for you to get down because you are going to be looking at a bunch of properties all day long. You don't want to be wasting your time looking at things that are not going to fit within your parameters that you know is going to give you the best chance of having a cash flowing property when it comes to co-living. Now, Padsplit has been in the game for, the last 4 or 5 years, and they've really nailed down what is working. They're looking at their top performers and they're coming up with different tweaks, which is another reason why I really like them, is they'll tweak their original analysis of what they think works and doesn't work, and they'll give you exactly what is working for their top performers. Now, let's go ahead and pull up the most recent buy box. So, geographic areas by zip, metro areas, proximity to employers of individuals earning 20 to 60K, year built of 1945 or newer, 1960 and newer preferred. The reason for this is most likely going to be maintenance. You're not going to want to be putting into an older house. If it's 1960 and newer, chances are it's going to have more updated bones. So that's why they probably put that in there. And then this is kind of interesting. Metro areas, obviously, the more people that are in an area, the more housing is going to be hard to come by, making it a perfect person to want to rent from you. And they've even broken it down by people who have employers of individuals looking or earning to 20K to 60K, meaning if you're making that much, you're going to have a hard time qualifying for an apartment by yourself. So therefore, this is going to be our perfect avatar. Now, one thing that was brought to my attention was this. They've lowered this square footage. So now it's all the way down to 1,200 square feet. And we're going to be breaking down a deal that was just sent to me, and I was about to throw it away. But then I got this new buy box, and the property we're going to look at today is around 1,200 to 1,300 square feet. Normally, I would say no, but we're going to see if it makes sense with this new buy box. Maybe there's an opportunity here. Stick around if you like underwriting like I do. Recommended 1,400 square feet, max 3,000 square feet. Okay, bath count, 2 bathrooms minimum, makes sense. People are going to be sharing them. Maybe there's one private and the rest are shared, so you're going to want to have at least 2. No HOA. That is still a big no-no, for the reason being that HOAs can change their bylaws at the drop of a hat. So all of a sudden they have no rental restrictions. You get a few bad tenants in there. The neighbors don't like it. They all come together. Boom. Your whole business model is out the door. Limits on renovation and repair. Budget 10K for staging, on top of standard rent-ready spec conversion. Larger rehabs and basement conversions allowable, high-level renovations guide. So they have a whole guide right there. Parking, recommended to have at least 1 parking spot for every 2 Padsplit rooms. Public transit, recommended to be within 1 mile of public transit, although it's not a requirement. And they recently changed this because there are people that are having great success without having to be near a public transit. And it just happens to be they're a little bit more rural, a little bit outside of the metro area, but they're still killing it because they're near an employer and people still need places to stay. Larger lot size, half-acre max for a single family. And then obviously can't be in a mobile home park, anything like that. It's kind of like the HOA thing. Miscellaneous lot requirements, no flooding history with the property or in close proximity. Foundation repairs, pools not recommended. And then let's, just really quick, we're going to look at the Padsplit room requirements. At least 80 square feet. I talked to my contact over there. She said she likes to get at least 100 square feet. Shortest wall can't be less than 7 feet. Height of the room must be at least 7 feet. AC vent and smoke detector. You're going to want to have an AC in there, especially if you're looking nationwide and the weather can fluctuate drastically. You're going to want, like a heater and the AC vent to just be able to pump in there so they're cool and comfortable all year round. 2 points of egress, meaning 2 points that allows you to go outside in case something happens. One to outside of home, window or door, and then a door to inside of the shared space, meaning you can't be completely cut off. So this is the updated buy box. This is hot off the press. So let's take a look at a property that just came across. Let's pull it up on Zillow. 1280. So we're gonna see if this works. It's a 2-bedroom, has a 2-bath. It's a nice turnkey property. So we're gonna see if this works as a rent by the room model. So let's open up Padsplit. Make sure that they're there. Let's open up PropStream so we can get the information on the mortgage. Padsplit, click on host, and then let's go to our map. And then let's type in the zip code and make sure that they're there. Seven active units. Okay. They're getting about $250 per week with a shared bathroom. So not a lot of data. First days to first booking, but this looks like it could be something that might work. And then we're going to pull them up right here. Close that. Oops. Pull up the address here. Okay. Now it just takes a little minute to get set up, but then once you're set up, you got everything you need. Mortgage information. I wonder, so the information this guy got us was monthly payment. Huh, it's not showing any mortgage available. So, okay. Says they bought it for cash, but apparently maybe they refinanced and they have a new loan. So we're going to use what this guy gave us. So let's pull up, last but not least, our sweet underwriting tool, which is our Creative Finance Calculator. Make a copy. And then let's name it the address. 22, and then what are we? We're 1280. 1280. Okay, 2x2. So let's put in all of our information here. So I'm going to make this a little smaller so I can have this on the side and I can just pop everything right in. Make sure you guys can see all this stuff. Some side by side. Okay. Hopefully you can see all that. So let's go over to our purchasing or creative finance information that we have. $333K left on the mortgage. And they want a down payment of $27,000. Assuming there's no seller financing. So let's put in here our sub 2 information. And then they're at, he says, a 5.875 interest rate. Not the greatest. And then we don't know exactly when the date is going to start. But we'll put a monthly payment of, let's see here, 19. The total PITI is 23,334, And so let's figure out what the taxes and insurance are. So we'll do, that's the PI. So let's find the TI. So we'll take this minus this. And that gives a 364. And then let's just split that, 364. It's about, 250, 150. We'll just make this 264, or 264 equals, let's find the annual. You just take 264 times 12. So let's just make it that for now. And then we'll put in, all this stuff right here. So no HOA, gas and electric, 250, garbage, 40, landscaping, hunch, water and sewer. We'll just put in 100. Okay, 3,500. So let's see what it looks like as a long-term rental, but let's go over to our entry costs. So the seller wants that. They're going to pay the agent commission is what this guy says. Closing costs, I don't know what he's going to want, but this is going to be our total entry is going to be about 46K. And if you look over here, the monthly cash flow. So I'll probably make, if you're going to do long-term, usually they're going to pay for their own gas and electric, but with everything in there, we're about negative 810. So bad long-term. Now let's see if we add two more pad splits, or sorry, two more rooms. So that'll make it, it's a 2 right now. So that'll make it, there's going to be 1 private and then 3 shared, and then we know the shared weekly rate is 250. So maybe we could get 280. Still not enough. So we'd have to have 3 bedrooms in there. Nope, still not enough. We'd have to have 4 bedrooms in there. Then we're making enough. So we're not going to be adding 4 bedrooms into a 1,200 square foot place. So this is not going to work. But that is exactly and how quick it can take to underwrite a property. But with the new parameters down here, and the fact that they're changing them and keeping us updated is really nice. So, and a few other things that I've heard is like, you want to make the rooms, very enjoyable. So add an extra, like a desk in there. You're going to want to have possibly a small refrigerator. Think about if you're just chilling in your room all day, what you're going to want. And, yeah, that's pretty much, the update on that. What do you guys think about these parameters and these buy box? What do you have in your buy box that's specific to you if you're looking? Is there anything that I missed? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments below. If you guys like these type of underwriting videos, please give me a thumbs up and comment in the comments down below. I get back to every single one of them. And, from here, I got a bunch of videos dropping about mobile home flipping, as well as this co-living property train that we are all on together. So I'll see you guys on the next one.